Charles, he gave a donation. Thanks, Charles. He agrees with you that he guarantees that Eddie D would be pulling the trigger on some big deals.
Now, someone pointed out, like when the Niners went all in '94, they had Steve Young in his prime. Not exactly Trey Lance making his first. So it was a little different. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Eddie D would agree that the best year to go all in is next year for the 49ers. Like, look at the Chargers. They're going all in this year. It's Herbert's third year.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the Niners are looking at.
From a salary cap perspective, next year is a year where they should be going all in because they're going to have that ability to get cheap deals, explode it out because the cap's going up so high. And Lance you still have a couple of years on Lance. You've got everybody else kind of around him signed, including Nick Bosa, Debo, and that group. Fred Warner. If you look at Fred Warner's contract, next year's a year that you can extend him. You can redo his deal to buy down because next year's the first kind of high cap hit for Fred Warner on his contract. Mm-hmm. When you look at his contract, next year is the year that they can pull some of that salary out to extend him to bring that number down again a little bit and push it out as the cap goes up. I mean, there's lots of things that's the way that their salary structure is set up with their top guys. It's interesting. They can move around a lot. The only one that's scary is there's two that are scary: Trent Williams and George Kittle because of injuries and age.
So coming back to your previous question, do the Niners think they can win the Super Bowl with Trey Lance this year? Yeah, they think they can, but I think they're going to make their big push next year. I mean, they're one of the best teams in the league. They can, but I think they're thinking, let's stay in the mix this year, not be too aggressive. Everyone, look at 8 teams have gone all, like half the league's all in right now. Maybe they think, let's get a season under Trey Lance's belt and go all in year 3 like Arizona did. Like the Chargers are right now. It seems to be kind of what a lot of teams do with these young quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And that they that's kind of what they did this year, right? They did enough to keep themselves in the mix throughout 2021. They did just enough to get there. They probably should have won a couple more games, and they realistically they should have been in the Super Bowl if the quarterback just hits George Kittle on the first throw of the game.
Yep.
Right. I mean that probably changes the complexion of the game a lot.
Yes.
And so I think they feel like they can contend. And I think you're right. I think if they're still in that position, if they don't win it this year, even if they do, I think they go a little bit more balls out the next year to really, get after it in 2023 and 24.
And again, like the only drawback with this is like, as Vish said earlier on my channel, like, injuries happen. It's football. You're planning 2 years down the line. Good luck. But I guess when you have a quarterback who's 21 years old, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And then that Niner guy, he kind of is where you are. He says that they might think it, but I don't know how confident they are.
Yeah. I mean, they showed that when they're confident, they make confident moves. 2019, they really did the push the chip, stand up, take that. You know what I mean? Like, we're all in. Let's go. D4, Alexander. Like, they were really, really making a big stand. Now they're like, check. Check. Like, we're still in it, but we're definitely not making big moves at the table. It's interesting. Maybe it's a smart play. Maybe it's. I guess I just got my expectations up when they said they were interested in all these top guys. Like, oh snap, they're gonna. Oh wow! Like, no, next year. Okay, all right. I guess I should have known, right? That's their pattern.
Hey, it's the way that the NFL works, right? And the 49ers are always in on everybody. So then because of the fact that they're always talking to everybody and it gets reported, then everybody gets excited. And then when it doesn't happen, they're like, dummies, they don't know what they're doing.
Odom? I don't even know who that. What? Yeah, okay.
I don't know what you're talking. George Odom was an all-pro in 2020.
That's right. I should have known, man. I'm messing up.
I didn't know until I looked it up, and who follows the all pro special teams guys? Nobody does.